Hey folks, so today the topic is how do I buy Bitcoin? I've actually seen quite a few questions come across my desk where people are asking, how do I even buy Bitcoin? It's nice that you're talking about all these other coins, but how do I buy Bitcoin? So let me show you.
So this website is probably the most common website used to buy Bitcoin. So if I were to start today to get Bitcoin, this is the site I would go to. Now I live in the United States. And so it's relatively easy for me to come onto Coinbase, set up an account, and connect my bank and get some Bitcoin that way. If you live in England, you can do the same thing. I believe you can do the same in Canada, but for sure in the UK and in the United States. I believe they have an exchange for Bitcoin between Bitcoin and the euro, so you should be able to be fine. I'm going to put a link down below for you on Coinbase. For Coinbase, you can go ahead and sign in through there. And once you put in $100, you'll actually get an extra $10 of Bitcoin on top of whatever you buy. So as you can see, in the last week, it's actually gone up about 7.9%, almost 8%. If I went over a month, it's actually down 12%. So you'd actually be buying at a low point. If I consider the full year's worth, then you can see it's up 154% over last year, which means it's more than double what it was this time last year. You can see that it hit the peak in December last year. I was around watching that when that happened. It dropped quite a bit, went up, dropped, went up, dropped, and I imagine, although I obviously can't be certain about this because, future results, you can't see what's going to happen in the future based on past results, but I think good things are going to happen. If we look over the full history that we have in Coinbase, you can see it went from, say, $100 a coin up to now $6,000 a coin. So I've got quite a bit of Bitcoin myself, and I always tell all my friends to get some, but up to you. You got to do your own research. This is how I buy it. You go in here, you say you want to buy it after you connect your account, and it will give the option, how much do you want to buy? And so you tell it, and then a week later it puts it into the account. Why a week later? Because they have to make sure that the money you're transferring them is legit, that it gets to them, and not something where you pretend that you're sending them the money and then retract it last minute. All right, once you own Bitcoin, then you're able to buy cryptocurrency, other cryptocurrencies. So let's go into here. This is the site that I use. There are several exchanges. This one happens to be called Bittrex. It's the one I use most often. Inside Bittrex, they have several markets. So they have USD markets, meaning United States dollar to Bitcoin, United States dollar to Ethereum. Then they have the Bitcoin markets, where you can exchange Bitcoin for other coins like Ethereum, Neo, Decentraland, Cardano, Ripple, etc. There's several of these. I happen to own Sia Coin, quite a bit of Sia Coin, and it looks like the other ones that I own aren't in the top 15 or so right now. Then they also have Ethereum markets. Ethereum is similar to Bitcoin, and so you can exchange Ethereum for these other coins as well. And so they have a market for that. Then they have this thing called United States Dollar Tether. It actually is a coin. It's not a dollar. They're trying to match up the value of the United States Dollar Tether to equal that of the dollar, but it's not always exact. And there have been some claims of people playing around with it and doing some fraudulent stuff. So you just got to be careful with that. So there you go. So Bittrex is a good way to buy other coins once you have Bitcoin. Just an example, since I do have Sia Coin. I'll open that up, and it will give you a chart of what you can buy. And if you come down below, it will show you these are the people that want to purchase Sia Coin. These are people that want to sell Sia Coin. And when it meets in the middle, like right here, I could buy Sia Coin right now, or I could sell it for 167 Satoshi, or I could buy it for 169 Satoshi. So that's how that works. This is the most used website for figuring out what prices are for cryptocurrencies. So this one happens to show Bitcoin. These show the market caps, meaning that's how much money is involved in these, or the value of these coins as of this moment. So Bitcoin right now is worth about $113 billion when you consider all the supply they have in circulation versus how much it's being paid for per Bitcoin. Ethereum is worth about $46 billion. Ripple is about $20 billion. Or 19 billion, and Bitcoin Cash 13 billion, and so on. So you can get the top 10 and see what all they're worth. You can see what they've been doing. They're all in the green today, so that looks like a good thing. But if I click on one of these, we can see where you can buy these things. So if we go over here to markets, these are the places where you can purchase Bitcoin. So you can purchase it. Looks like you can exchange Dash for Bitcoin. These ones are the ones you're looking for. Bitcoin for United States dollar for those that are in America. Let's see if I can get this to show more like that one. Here on the side, these will show the sources. So zb.com, let's see what they have. So they have the tether, United States dollar tether, but they don't have straight to USD. So here's another one, XBTCE will exchange Bitcoin for dollars. And let's see, we'll switch over to volume. That's probably going to give me the better look there. So this looks like you could buy Bitcoin in Mexico, exchanging Bitcoin for US dollars. Here's another one, Bitfinex. We've seen that one already. Here's another one, BTC to USD. So Coin Super, whoever that is, they do $45 million in the last 24 hours. So these are all places that you could go. And if I were to click on one of these, like Coin Super that I've never heard of, it would give me the website, coinsuper.com. I could go there, and it would tell me that right now the price for one Bitcoin is $6,588.80. And that's the majority of the volume of what they sell. They have other coins as well that they sell. But so if you're looking to see how to buy Bitcoin, that should cover it for you. So there are other places you can go to buy Bitcoin. Those happen to be the ones that are online. There are places you can go, for instance, they have ATMs, and you just have to do a search for the local Bitcoin ATM in your area. They also have websites where you can go and connect with other people that own Bitcoin, and they can transfer it to you person to person. I don't recommend those because I don't feel they're as secure. I feel that if you're going to connect with somebody in person, the chances of you being robbed are increased, unfortunately. And the ATMs, I don't recommend those as much because they charge a premium for you to be able to buy Bitcoin. So it's much easier, much faster to go through the process of someone like Coinbase that I trust and have been using for nearly a year now. I think it's been a year, to buy Bitcoin and then have it transferred to your account. Now you can either transfer the money into Bitcoin, or you can buy Bitcoin directly at the price of the day. It's a spot price, and either way you do it, it will take 1 week for you to transfer your funds over, or 1 week for you to buy those coins, and they just put them in a hold. After that 1 week is over, that's placed into your account, and then you're able to do whatever you want with that Bitcoin. Now, if you want to transfer that money back into your wallet to sell the Bitcoin back into dollars, then you'd have to make that transaction first, and then transfer your money back into your bank account, where you hold US dollars or the euro for that matter. One more website I forgot to tell you about, and I use it on my phone as an app instead of the website, but I'll also put the link down below for that. It's RobinHood. RobinHood has been known as the disruptor amongst the stock market, where they started offering free trades as long as you bought stocks through their exchange. And the idea is Robinhood makes money on the money that you just leave sitting in the account. They can use that in the meantime while you're not buying anything to earn interest off of it. And when you do buy something, then obviously they take it out and you buy whatever it is that you buy. It's completely safe. It's been around for years. But this is a way you can buy Bitcoin and Ethereum with no cost to your trade. Now, my understanding from right now, as of right now, you cannot transfer your Bitcoin out of the Robinhood app. So if you just want to buy and hold on to Bitcoin, or buy and sell Bitcoin back and forth, or Ethereum, then Robinhood is a good way to go. I'll put the link down below. But if you want to buy Bitcoin so you can transfer out and use it to buy goods and buy services, or to transfer it and trade it for other cryptocurrencies, then you need to go to the other site. Anyway, if you have any other questions regarding cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin, please feel free to contact me. Also, check out my website if you want to see other channels that I have where I talk about other things like real estate investing or metal detecting. That website is watchbobonyoutube.com. Otherwise, guys, ask any questions you have down below. I'll see you next time.